Once a giant, always a giant. For me, it's only a giant.
What's going on YouTube, Diggy546? This one is going to be Xavier Mckinney. I thought we just had to do this video. We got to. I just got a little bit more time this week, so I decided I just might as well drop another one. I probably will drop another film session next week because there's no game this upcoming week, so I'll be able to get out another one. Maybe I'll drop that a little bit earlier for the members. But this is going to be Xavier Mckinney. I wanted to highlight things that he did well, things that he can still improve on, and let's get straight into it. So McKinney is lined up right here. This right here is a cover three, so McKinney's responsible for the deep middle. You got the two cornerbacks dropping back, and I think this is Logan Ryan here. He's just dropping into this zone pretty much. Simple cover three. We did this a lot. Did this a lot of the game. Cover three, cover four. Try not to give anything up over the middle, but Xavier McKinney looked really, really good over the middle of the field this game. Really good. The best he's looked in his career. And he's been getting better and better at it the last 3 or 4 weeks. If he can continue to improve at the same rate that he's improving at, this dude can be an all-pro level player. So this isn't the interception. This play, Xavier McKinney is actually a little bit late. So you're going to just watch him drop back into his deep zone. And of course, you don't want to give anything up over the top, but he's just a step late. He recognizes, I think this is Darren Waller coming across the field. And this is a great catch by Darren Waller. And one thing about McKinney, I probably would want him to hit Darren Waller here. And listen, as I'm explaining this, I'm going to pause things. I'm going to put things in slow motion. That's just what we do over here. But you're just going to watch Darren Waller come open. And McKinney is just a step slow. He tries to go for an interception or try to contest the pass. At this point, you're not in the vicinity of Darren Waller to even jump for the ball, and you also have a severe height disadvantage. If he just goes for Darren Waller's ribs, now, I mean, I'm not advocating for him to break the man's ribs, but if you just go out and attack him and go attack the receiver and not the ball right there because you're not in the vicinity of it, this is probably an incompletion. But he jumps for it, he's late, and we give up a big play. But it's only because he's 2 steps late. This was 2 steps away from being an interception. And you're just going to see he's going to clean some of his stuff up as we get through this film session. But yeah, just go for the hit right here. I mean, I feel like you just got to just attack this guy's ribs. He's probably going to drop the ball because no one likes getting hit while they're not able to defend themselves in that area. So you got McKinney again right here. He's in another cover 3 look. He's got the deep middle. Of course, your 2 corners on the outside have the deep outsides, and no one occupies the deep middle. So he's able to come up and help out his linebacker, Tate Crowder, by taking away this crosser, and just watch him accelerate. Watch McKinney just accelerate to that spot. This is what we need at that free safety spot, and he's really applying that. He's really doing the job. He's answered the call. He had a ton of issues at the beginning of the season, but he seems a lot more comfortable in his second season here. Now, of course, this doesn't go down in the stat sheet, but it's something that you notice him taking away this crosser. So McKinney is lined up right here. We are sending a cornerback blitz, Darnay Holmes. One thing that dude does at a high level is blitz. And McKinney is tasked with the tough task of manning up on Hunter Renfrow. And he's lined up about, 20 yards almost off of him? So he's got to not only cover Hunter Renfrow man-to-man, he's got to do it from very, very far away. So let's watch this. You're going to see Darnay Holmes blitz. And McKinney has to almost run to get into the play, which can be dangerous because if Hunter Renfrow takes this outside and goes back up or something while McKinney is still trying to run down to cover him, that could be a horrible move. But McKinney plays it perfectly. It's like he knows the route that's coming. He's thinking that there's going to be an out route, and he reads it perfectly, beats him to the spot, undercuts it, and it's a house call. It's like this is just beautiful safety play. As having to cover someone out of the slot as good as Hunter Renfrow this far off the line of scrimmage and he's done his homework to know exactly where he's going, beat him to the spot, great interception, and you know the rest. Threw up the peace sign, and we're out. So McKinney on this play is right here, and this is just another small nitpick. That first play, I mean, I don't know if that's as small. I think you have to hit that guy right there. But this play is kind of a small nitpick because he is the deep safety, and you don't want to be too aggressive because there's nobody behind you. But you're going to watch McKinney. I think this is Josh Jacobs or Jalen Richard. I think this is Jalen Richard. But they got so many running backs down there. I forgot who this was. I think this is Kenyon Drake, actually. But Kenyon Drake is going to get a wide open hole right up the middle of this defensive line. I think this might have been Danny Shelton's not in there. Just a good run play by the Raiders. And I mean, the football that I love, the football that I know, the safety has to meet that guy in the hole. I know you don't want to give up anything over the top, but you got to be aggressive here. He's running. He has to stop. And I've seen him do this a couple of times. He did it against Teddy Bridgewater. He did it a couple of times, I think, a couple of weeks after that. And actually, the quarterback ended up throwing a touchdown because Xavier Mckinney just stopped and hesitated when he had a perfect angle at making that tackle. He has to start to trust his tackling ability and to trust his athleticism so Kenyon Drake doesn't get these extra, 5-6 yards. If he just attacks him here, I mean, you save yourself about 5 yards. So nitpick, but it's something that I want to see change because too many times I see McKinney get himself in position to make the tackle and then just stop and stand there and just wait to see what the guy does. So this right here is poetry in motion. Single high, just regular single high look. And you see most of these plays right here, he's a single high safety. Derek Carr is immediately thinking he's going to be aggressive. He targets Bradbury, and McKinney knows it all the way. As soon as Derek Carr is about to look to throw this ball, McKinney is already making his decision that he's going to attack the sideline, and just watch him hawk it down. Just watch him hawk it down, man. I mean, the ground, the distance that this man covered, let's just watch it in real time. Watch the distance that he covers. That quickly is ridiculous. And I'm pausing because, they got copyright stuff going on, but just watch the ground that the dude covers while the ball is in the air. And he's able to make this play not because he's some 4-2 guy, because he's looking at where Derek Carr is looking. And as soon as his arm goes back, he is fighting to get over there. And what a great play. If he'd have been able to keep his feet inside, he might have a shot at another pick six. But this, to me, is the best play of Xavier McKinney's career. Really, really nice play. Okay, so what do I think of Xavier McKinney so far this season and this game? I think he's getting better and better every week. He was dropping a ton of interceptions, missing tackles, making boneheaded plays, busting coverages at the beginning of the season. And it seems like he's settling down. It seems like he's settling into that free safety spot. He played pretty much everywhere at Alabama, and this is the first time he's gotten to really get comfortable in one position because he played everywhere last year for us. But McKinney is doing his thing. He's getting better and better, and I think he's a big reason why this defense is playing a lot better. He's not allowing things over the top. He's not, allowing these quarterbacks to just air it out without any penalty. So McKinney is doing his thing. I think he's helping out the corners. Bradbury pretty much just turned the guy loose because he knew he had just spoken to McKinney, I think, a couple of plays earlier saying, if we're in this look, I'm going to let him free and you're going to come over the top and get this interception. So McKinney has got everybody on this defense playing better. If you have a competent, deep, middle of the field safety, it's going to help a lot of things out. You can play more cover 3. You don't have to rely on keeping 2 safeties deep. It's allowing Logan Ryan. Hopefully Logan Ryan can start making some more tackles and stop missing things, but it's allowing him to play a little bit more aggressively. And I think that's how he's best used. So those are my thoughts on Xavier McKinney for this past week. You guys let me know what you're thinking of him, what you think his ceiling is as a player. And he's already got 5. How many interceptions you think he end the season with? If you made it this deep into the video, come on, just hit the subscribe button. I make Giants content primarily, draft content secondarily, and during the season, I'm going to be doing a lot of reacting to pretty much most of the NFL games and everything NFL. So if you made it this deep, go ahead and join the D6 squad.